ancestors all over the place.
Everything stacked against us, right?
We are strong, black women, black
Hey, everybody! Oh my goodness, we're
How are
up
you
and
doing?
running. Doing well. Welcome, guys, to our second live episode of BAPS Comedy. Woo-hoo. Just to remind you guys, for the new people, I'm Adrienne Brandyberg.
I'm Jillian E. Banks.
I'm AB.
Yay! And together we are BAPS Comedy. Oh man, so we have a show for you guys. We're going to start it right on up with our drink. We need to start a drink. So, Jillian, what are we drinking today?
Hello. So we are doing mules today, which is a fancy way of saying drinks that have ginger beer. So, no, typically someone probably knows of a Moscow mule, which is vodka and ginger beer in one of those gold cups. But there's also other types of mules. A London mule is gin and ginger beer. A Mexican mule is tequila and ginger beer. And a Kentucky mule is whiskey or bourbon and ginger beer. And then, of course, a dark and stormy is rum and ginger beer. So I would we got to do mules because it's another fun cocktail, I feel like, where you can do, it doesn't matter what type of liquor you like. I feel like there's some cocktails where you're like, well, I like the concept of a martini, but I drink rum or something like that. So I like mules because it's like, it doesn't matter what type of liquor you like, you can have it, assuming you like ginger beer.
It makes you feel fancy. Like, that's what's most important.
So everybody pull out a fancy ass cup so we can get started.
This is my fancy cup. It's my best.
I think
I have lots of options. I have my BAPS cup. I have this fancy thing that my partner's dad got for me. And then I have a big thing that I stole from my partner. I got lots of stuff.
You just be stealing things?
Yeah, basically.
What's his is yours.
I mean, 10 years strong. What's his is mine. What's mine is mine. We know what I'm saying. It's all good.
That sounds about right. I like to drink. I like to drink multiple liquids at a time. So I'll be triple cupping it right now. Just want to let you guys know you can like and subscribe to our channel on our YouTube channel and on our Facebook page as well. And bring in those comments. Hey, Ashley Biddle, I saw that love sign. We didn't comment. Just want to comment on you real quick. I love me some Ashley. Okay, well, as you were.
Okay, so the first thing you're gonna want to do is get some ice. So I have ice right here. I realized I was like, oh, I guess I didn't put cups and ice and ingredients, but like people will have ice, right? It's a cocktail.
They should.
It's a mess.
So am I putting the ice in the big mixy cup or a regular cup?
You put the ice in the cup that you're drinking out of.
That you're drinking out of. Okay.
Got it. Details.
Yeah.
That's why we ask these questions.
I'm out of regular ice. I had to use my fancy whiskey ice with the big squares.
Ooh, you fancy.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Okay.
I keep ice on me because I was an alcoholic, but as you were.
So she's gonna be like, I'm so icy. Okay. So the next thing we're gonna get are our garnishes. So if you do like mint, this is the time that you would include mint. I know Brandyberg does not like mint, so she's saying no thank you.
I am not a fan.
So can I use, but I do have some rosemary because I made turkey burgers last night.
I don't think you should use any other type of seasoning.
Yeah, what?
No, to be fair, I put rosemary in a dish. I put rosemary in sangria, but that's not the vibe I think we're going for with this drink. So probably
my turkey burgers were very good last night. I just want to make sure y'all just really shut down my rosemary real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never heard of rosemary in a drink. Okay.
You don't have to think outside the box. It's cool.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
You know.
My basic ass, as you were.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so So I would, if you have the mint, I would say not to make it small at all, to keep it as big as possible, because I like to mix the mint with my drink, but then take it out, because who's trying to drink with vegetable in there? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to drink with just grass.
Oh, excuse me. Melissa just said
Thank
rosemary
you.
can be delicious in the
Thank
right
you.
drink. So clearly
Thank you.
this isn't the right drink though.
We
No.
just got to think outside the box. Thank you, Melissa. Think outside the box. That's all I'm saying.
All right, we'll give you that.
I love the smell of mint. And if you do have mint at home, you're gonna clap it together. For whatever reason, it just makes
You got
at least that taught me in bartending school, whether or not it's real.
You got to make the mint clap. So make it clap.
Yeah. And then smell your hands, and you're like, ooh, smells so good. So you're gonna throw the mint in your drink, and next comes the limes. Either you have lime juice or whole lime, or you come with a totally different fruit. And just because it's in the same family, it's totally different taste. But sure, do whatever you want, Brandy Bird.
Listen, I just didn't feel like dealing with, you know how when you cut limes, it gets everywhere, and I got lime in my eyes one time. I don't need to do all that.
So I like to do like half a lime, because I really like lime juice, but to squeeze in. But I would say maybe just start with one if you don't really like lime too much.
Mm.
Well, I was telling the girls earlier, I'm very proud. This is the lime that we did not steal off of the neighbor's tree. So I'm very proud. We can use this one.
They have a whole lime tree. Wow.
They got a whole lime tree. They got lemon trees. They got oranges. Yeah, I don't have to go to the store as long as I,
Still.
Exactly. Yeah. I feel if it hangs over the fence to a certain angle, it's street property.
That's your property.
That's my property.
Yeah, I agree. Now we're gonna squirt the lime juice into the cocktail.
Alrighty.
So just squirt it onto the what are those things called? Ice cubes. On the ice cubes. The ice cubes, ice cubes, ice cubes, ice cubes.
You forgot ice cubes?
I
She said, what are those things called? That's keeping the cup cold. Oh, okay. All right.
No, I should be forgetting shit. All right. So once you got it nice and drained, I was singing. I was having a good time.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Do you, boo?
Don't be like that. Okay. You might have made a mess like I did. So now you should have, like, your cup should be kind of like glazed over in lime and ice, and it should be like a nice thing going on there. If you have the mint, you're like, ooh, there's a whole cocktail in there, and I didn't even pour no alcohol. Next is coming the alcohol. Again, grab whatever alcohol you like. I'm doing tequila today.
So you making a Latinx mule?
Latinx mule, yes.
Okay.
Para mi persona. So the next part is how much alcohol do you want? If you want about a shot worth of liquor in your glass, just think this is a cocktail. So I'm not going to say pour just a little bit of shot. You do what you want. You pour how much liquor you want in here based on the type of night you want to have.
So I want to have not wake up feeling good.
I want to keep my job and go to work in the morning, which was questionable after the last show. So I'm going to keep it right this time.
Okay.
I think I already messed up.
How'd you mess up?
How did you mess up?
I've already seen me feeling like I felt last time. Because them sangrias messed me up, Jillian. I'm not going to lie to you.
You are a heavy pour.
Messed you up?
I don't know if you saw me pouring like that. I don't know if you saw how I was pouring that sangria.
I did it.
AB was pouring like this. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
Hey, Maria. Oh my gosh. All right. So you got your alcohol in here, and now the rest of the drink is the ginger beer. So depending on how strong you like your drink might be how much more ginger beer you put in. If you want this in a tall glass because you're like, I like a large drink, then do that. Okay. So I'm going to fill up my mug.
How much ice should we have put in?
I think that also depends on how cold you want your drink.
Okay.
Like how many ice cubes would you put in a drink normally? So I put like 4 in here, but I don't like my drink really cold.
Okay. I've never had ginger beer, and I did not know how to open this, and I already made it.
You never had ginger beer?
I've never had ginger beer.
You drink ginger beer?
I've had Moscow mules, so I know it's in there, but I've never opened one.
You've never opened
at my house.
You're like, I hope you like the tea, girl.
We should have asked that beforehand. Do you like ginger beer?
I'll make it work. I'll make it work.
All right, and now comes the time to mix your drink. So depending on what type of bar situation you have, you can just stir this. If you don't have extra cups, you have a fancy shaker, you can put it in your shaker and shake this, or you could just do the dump, which is the easiest thing, which is what I like to do. The dump is you just get another cup and you pour the whole cocktail in it, which will mix it, and then you pour the cocktail back in your original cup, and then it'll be pretty mixed up. And then this is why I was saying, if you have a big piece of mint, you can take this out and put it in. And then you're all set. And then if you want some garnish, because you like to garnish your drink with like a fruit, you can put like a little piece of mint like this and stick it in the corner. And then you can also cut up a little lime to be like, you know, the corner of your drink. And
Hey, Natalie.
And then you have a little cocktail.
That's so sad. Oh, that looks so cute.
Like a little mule.
I think I'm gonna put my mule.
Thanks, girl. Hope you stay safe too. You always hold us down.
Right.
I mean, we're not some drunks. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a difference.
We drunks. No. Look, you better be making this cocktail with us, Rachel.
Right. Ooh, okay. I think I'm done. Let's toast it up.
Okay.
Okay, let me. Oh, I'm ready.
Oh, I feel like I should put. Let me get my cup. Hold on. All right. Hey, we made another drink together.
Yay!
That's harmony. Oh, this ginger beer is right.
Ooh, this tequila. So the
Oh wow. Oh, she is making a drink. Okay, let's go, Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Ooh, I like this. This is a very simple
Mm-hmm.
yet.
it's like a
Cheers.
summer cocktail. It's like a summer cocktail. I love it.
Oh, this is very light and refreshing with the ginger beer. I like this.
Right? Limes and the mint, I feel like bring the flavors out. I'm not a chef, but if I was,
You definitely chef the hell out of this drink.
the notes of lime and mint that hi, that's my cousin.
Oh, I was about to say who that is.
Some things here. I feel like you did some things with the drink.
Thank you.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad.
Okay, I like that. All
And
right.
if you don't drink, honestly, just get a regular can of ginger beer, throw some mint and limes in it, and you got you a fun mocktail with no alcohol.
See, I think I can recover and go to work in the morning on this one. Mm-hmm.
But it will sneak up on you. It definitely will sneak up on you. So what would be a mocktail? What would be the name of that mule? It'll just be a regular mule?
Yeah.
It'd be a tamer mule. A chill mule.
Sober mule?
A basic mule?
Basic mule?
Basic mule.
Look, it'd be a healthy mule. Because you ain't doing the drugs.
It'd be a mule when you got things to do with your life.
Right. So none of your goddamn business.
You know the list.
Okay.
He loves ginger beer, okay?
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, this will set us up for our next segment, where we're gonna talk about
Black is King.
Yes!
Yeah. So Beyonce dropping a new visual this Friday, a new movie on Disney Plus.
Oh my goodness, I am so pumped and ready. Have you guys seen the trailer? No? Okay, well guess what we about to do? We about to watch this trailer.
Let's watch it together.
Let's watch it together.
Are we ready? Are we ready?
Oh, you ready, B?
Ready. Let's do it.
Oh, Jay.
Oh, you wanted to be Jay? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh, my bad. I should have. I should have asked. Who wants to be Jay?
The person with the initial J.
Okay, well.
I mean, babies.
Look at this. Look at the blackness. Are we gonna play music? The sound? No.
Oh, is that not happening?
Mm-mm.
So let's keep talking about it then.
First of all, this baby needs some lotion, but Oh, yes. Okay, White Suit. I want to see all the hairstyles and the fashions.
Ooh.
Oh, what? Okay.
Yep. Light.
Yes. Let's go gold. Streaming exclusively. Let's get that money.
Disney Plus money. Of course. Okay.
I thought that was roomy for a second. I was like, that
It could
fast?
be.
See,
You
this
know,
is fashion.
one of my favorite jokes on the internet is like the bit that Blue Ivy makes her work, and that she's Blue Ivy's assistant. And when people be like, "Look at Blue Ivy making Beyonce go to work in the middle of a pandemic," I love it.
I can definitely see Blue waking mommy up like, excuse me, you gotta make,
You gotta go to work.
you gotta go to work, or you about to lose your job.
Right?
Okay, let's go.
I'm excited. I like, I'm in the land of like no expectations. I know people want it to be like some pro political statement and like what's going on, but I'm just like, I'm excited to see it. I think we'll know most of the music, but like I just like me some black ass art, but like also Beyonce ain't gonna say the word, so I'm cool if she don't,
This is true. I have a question. I have a question for you guys. I don't know if you guys have seen, there have been questions of whether or not Michelle Williams will be in the Black is King, because in the trailer, everybody's like, oh, I see Kelly. I saw Jay, but where's Michelle? Where's Michelle? Where's
Do
Michelle?
we not think that Michelle has her own business calendar and things to do? I mean,
what I'm saying. Maybe
What?
I don't want to be in it. I also hate when people assume like Beyonce didn't put her in. It's like, or maybe Michelle was like, no, thank you. Like,
Exactly.
and maybe she's in it. We don't know.
Right, and
We
maybe
don't
she's in. Why is that always the first thing? Oh, Michelle ain't part of the crew. Oh, it's just Kelly and Beyonce.
haters.
I will say that it was probably this last weekend. I woke up tired, didn't have to work that morning, which is always awesome. And so, you go down those YouTube rabbit holes, and I went down the YouTube rabbit hole, and I, went through the history of Destiny's Child breaking up and getting back together and new members. And I went through all that and the Michelle and the behind the scenes and everything. Michelle was fine. Michelle had a job. Michelle wasn't talking shit. Michelle was singing them songs. She was shaking the booty she had. And she had a job. People always talk about Michelle. Michelle was fine.
See, people are so strung up on Michelle falling and tripping, but during my rabbit hole of videos of Beyonce and Destiny's Child, everybody was falling and tripping. Okay,
Everybody fell.
Everybody was falling and tripping. Now, I will say, Michelle has fallen on some iconic shows.
It's hard to do things in heels.
Listen,
I feel like if Naomi Campbell fell, which she did, it was just once that I saw, but she fell, then anybody can fall.
Ooh.
Anybody can fall, and it'll be okay.
Listen, we fall down.
We get
up. She sure did.
The video. I don't know if it's Casey or someone, but they just like walk off the stage and fall.
Wait, what?
I don't know if it's Casey and JoJo or like Columbus Short. It's someone really random, but essentially they're like they're on stage about to talk and perform, and they just walk off the stage.
Wait. So he was like Casey, JoJo, and then walked the fuck.
No, like walked to the front so far that they fell off the stage.
Oh, I did see that. Okay, I did see that.
Everybody falls. It's okay. Because if you're not falling, you're not performing enough.
I was gonna say, when did you fall? Go ahead, Jillian. I saw you.
The worst fall I ever had was in high school. It was the first week of school. It was freshman year orientation, first day of high school. And we were into like the front area, like where we got separated by homeroom and stuff. It was called the common room. It was kind of like our library. And I walked in, everyone was sitting down, and I fell down the step. Freshman year, first day of school.
So your first
Jillian.
impression.
But look at you now.
Look at me now.
Look at
Listen.
you now.
People
Never-
never rolled it over me, which was nice.
Listen, never would have made it. Okay?
Without you, I would have
Listen,
lost it all.
listen. Them ankles were strong as hell. They was like, oh, we not falling again. This won't happen. This will not happen again. I'll tell
Brandy
you a little.
Bird, what was your fall? What was your worst fall in public?
So, I feel like I fall and trip and stumble all the time. And I have PTSD when it comes to falling. Because you know when you walk downstairs after already fell and tripped, you already had that, and you walking down the stairs and I always get that thought, that epiphany, like, is this about to happen again? This is about to happen again. It would be bogus if I fell. But no, probably my worst fall was when I was at a nightclub, and I always talk about this. I was at a nightclub, and I'm walking down the stairs in heels, holding on to the rail, because I know me. I know I am prone to fall. Okay, so I am walking down the stairs, holding on to the rail, and this girl comes upstairs, and what I thought, this is what I felt, she gave me a little extra nudge.
Okay, an extra nudge.
An extra nudge, and I felt that. When I tell you, I tumbled. I tumbled. I somersaulted. I was surfing down the motherfucking stairs. Okay, I'm talking, and the stair. It was the longest flight of stairs I've ever been on. Because I promise you, I had enough time while I was falling to look to see if she had any type of remorse on her face. This bitch looked down, she was like, huh? And they just kept going.
Oh my God.
I was falling so long. The security guard followed me down the stairs and was like, oh shit, here come a fight. A fight's about to break out. And he was like, baby girl, nobody saw you but me, but damn. Are you okay?
Girl.
It was so embarrassing, and I still had to pee, so I was all messed up. I'm out here, legs, sides, just all messed up.
And look at you now.
And look at me now,
and
okay?
Look at you now, okay? We did have someone who thought Latavi was probably at a beauty supply store, but I think if she is working at the beauty supply store, it's a good one. It's Black owned.
Yeah, we don't got like that. She living somewhere. She got a check. She good.
She good.
She's living her life, but everybody, she has to know, everybody around her is giving her that look like. So you just walked out of Destiny's Child?
Mm-mm.
She didn't walk out.
Somebody walked out. Matthew knows.
She didn't walk out.
Well, she walked out without. She definitely walked out without her suitcase. Because they mailed that shit.
Beyonce say it's better to get there than to wait for your stuff.
Ooh, listen, Lord Jesus. All right.
So we went from Black is King to what happened to Destiny's Child.
So what happened? Look at this rabbit hole we just did right then and there.
That's what happened. You go down a rabbit hole.
This is what happens. Do we want to do our lovely?
I want to talk about this. Before we move on, I am excited about the artwork that it's going to be.
Oh, absolutely.
I am really, really excited about that. I remember, like, even when I used to watch America's Next Top Model, that was just the best part, was just the photography, the art, the makeup. That was the best part. And I think that's what's going to be so incredibly beautiful.
I'm always astonished and amazed by how tightly knit her NDAs are. The fact that she probably has cameos galore.
Yeah.
But not a person has said anything. And so when Black is King comes out, we're gonna be like, oh my God, Beyonce. I'm gonna make a prediction. I'm making this is a grandiose prediction, but I'm gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna have Michelle Obama
In Black is King.
in Black is King. In Black is King. I'm putting it out there. Michelle Obama is gonna cameo in Black is King. I'm putting it out there.
Okay.
I'm putting it out there.
Okay.
We'll check back whenever we have our next one, and we'll.
Yeah. We will recap.
Does anyone have a bold prediction? Even though, Jillian, I know you said you didn't have any expectations. But
maybe we'll get some new music rather than just all Lion King.
That would be nice.
Okay.
I'm predicting this person, maybe Solange.
Oh.
I think Solange will definitely be in it. Is that just me? No, we lost our girl.
I don't know. No, I'm here. Okay.
I'm here.
Okay.
Okay.
There was one point where we were all just loading a little bit earlier ago, and I was like, "They're gonna lose me. They're gonna lose me."
Okay, I feel good about it. I think it's going to be beautiful. I don't think that my expectations are overly set, but I do think it'll be beautiful, and even just visually beautiful. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I think the cinematography is going to be on point for sure. And the fact that, there are so many more Black and brown directors and cinematographers that are actually paying attention to the lighting of how our skin reflects on camera, on different backgrounds and stuff like that. It's really going to pop. I have this prediction. I know it's going to pop.
It is. I followed Hannah Bleacher, who was a production assistant on Black Panther, and she won the Oscar, but she had also done, I believe, Lemonade.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. I follow her, and when the trailer came out, she was like, one of the projects I worked on this past year is finally coming out. And I was like, I already know. I already know, sis. Hannah, I already know. Oscar winner Hannah, you go ahead.
Right. She was like, this NDA doesn't say that I can say a project.
Right.
Okay. That's exactly what she did. She was like, this project is finally releasing. Bitch, we know it's Beyonce. No.
Right. It's Beyonce.
Right. It's Beyonce.
And Tiffany, New York Pollard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't wait. Ooh, and when does it actually debut on?
Friday, I think.
I think it's Friday. And thanks to last show we had, I have Disney Plus passwords now. So thank you, viewers. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You get all the round of applauses.
So how do we feel since we're in this world of creating art? Would we like to read a little bit? Would we like to do a little something?
We would love to bless everybody with one of our favorite sketches.
Yeah.
Do you want to start off with a little quick backstory? Or did you want to just read it out and then give it a onesie?
Jillian, is it okay to tell the backstory?
Yeah, but I feel like we can. I was trying to figure out.
Here's what we'll do. We'll say once upon a time, and please read the disclaimer. It is not safe for children.
Yeah, once upon a time.
Not at all.
Ain't no kids.
No kids. Once upon a time, Jillian and I worked together in an office when people could sit next to each other, back in the day. And Jillian had something that came to her attention that was unexpected, 8:00 in the morning.
I saw it.
5 o'clock in the morning.
5 o'clock in the morning.
And it was intriguing enough for us to write the sketch that we're about to do live for you. So this sketch has been performed across stages. All right?
And it's based on a true story.
It's based on a true story. So once again, this segment is not safe for children. All right?
Reminder, one more time.
It's not safe for children.
No kids, please.
And if you are easily offended by things that children are offended by, you should probably go now. Because everybody is grown.
Yeah.
It's hell.
Yep. Yep. All right. Are we ready, ladies?
Let us.
You are now about to hear a live reading.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
Oh gosh, I'm still embarrassed.
Oh, wow. Are we?
This is why we do disclaimers, people. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you.
Because I got to be honest, your cousin would not be happy if your baby cousin heard this.
Yeah.
Nope. It's not safe. Ready, ladies? Let's do this. Objection. A sketch by BAPS Comedy. Jillian is standing center stage, single spotlight on her.
On Friday, April 15, 2018, I saw the most beautiful, most perfect dick that I have ever seen in my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
An angelic piece of live artistry sitting effortlessly upon this black man's form. And I forgot to take a screenshot. My name is Jillian Ebanks, and this is my story.
Doom, doom, doom. Objection, Your Honor. She has been telling this same lie for the past 2 days, and the people of Chicago have had enough.
I promise I saw it. It was real. It moved.
Your Honor, if I may, for decades, upon centuries, upon lifetime, women have challenged. We have challenged ourselves to find that perfect dick. They've searched the world. Atlanta, Detroit, Houston, Oakland. I myself have started a GoFundMe account so I could travel to the mystical city of Compton, where great dicks have only been written about in secret hieroglyphic. And now this woman wants us to sit here and believe she found it on Instagram. Get the fuck out.
I did. It was a boomerang image. I threw the dick, and the dick came back.
No.
All right. Order. Enough. Counselor, have a seat.
Okay.
Sit. Miss Ebanks, for the past 2 days, you have sat in my courtroom speaking of this mythical, quintessential dick, yet you offer no evidentiary proof, no pictures.
No pictures.
No medical records.
The doctor can't explain it.
No witness statements.
Ain't nobody seen this dick.
Counselor, have a seat.
I said okay.
Your Honor, I know it's hard to believe, but I'm telling the truth. Every day women walk the street and we have targets on our backs. We're persecuted just for being women. We can't wear this. We can't go here. We can't work here. With all these odds stacked against us, why would I intentionally give us hope if I knew there was no hope to be found?
With all the odds stacked against us. Damn it, Your Honor. Listen, the taxpayers of Chicago demand that the defendant Jillian Ebanks show us the dick.
Counselor, Miss Ebanks, while I applaud your efforts to use my courtroom as a platform for feminism, the truth of the matter remains the same. You came into my courtroom foolishly deciding to represent yourself in a case that's garnered more media attention since the OJ trial.
Whoa, more attention than murder? Okay, that dick ain't that important. Calm down.
And instead of using, an insanity defense, you have decided to sit here day after day defending your position that you saw some mythical unicorn black dick perfectly lighted with a slight lean to the left on a boomerang Instagram story at 5 a.m. in the morning, and you forgot to take a screenshot?
Well, actually, from the angle of the photo, it was leaned to the right.
Oh, I sucked a dick leaning to the right back.
Point being, counselor, point being, this is not story hour. This is not a fantasy fun house. This is not an overpriced improv class. In this courtroom, we deal with the truth. So, Miss Ebanks, if you somehow expect to save yourself from being found guilty of knowingly and recklessly spreading heinous and vicious lies and dangerous lies throughout the great city of Chicago, you better do one thing, and you better do it quick. Text him and ask him to send you a picture.
What Well, tell him you forgot to screenshot.
I can't just ask him.
Well, is he single? Would you be breaking any ethical laws?
Does he have a good data plan? Like, can you send it to me? You know what? Let me give you my business card.
Well, I mean, it should probably come to me, chain of evidence, all that legal shit.
But then you'll share it with me. Let me give you the card.
Wait, y'all. Y'all just leaked some news.
Is it like Watchmen? Let me see that.
Unseen.
Guys, my eyes like that. I am mortified.
Why? Jill, you did a great job.
You did a very great job. Oh, so you don't remember when my whole ass family
saw that sketch live?
Yeah, saw that sketch live. How do you feel like after actually doing the show and the sketch and just like retracing back to when you actually saw?
Well, Adrian, that's a very good question.
Okay.
So the part of the story that we're missing is that, I accidentally came across a nude by Instagram, and I was like, what? First off, this is perfect, but also, why how have I seen this? And then later on, I like had a conversation with some friends, and I was like, dude, so-and-so's dick was just on Instagram at 5 a.m. when I was getting ready for work. And everyone was like, well, what did it look like? I'm like, it was perfect. And then they were like, well, do you have a image of it? And I was like, no. No, I don't. So then no one believed me. So sad.
Jillian, to me, that's a bigger issue. You saw something that was, again, a unicorn and forgot to take a picture or screenshot. It's one of two things. Either you were living in the moment, which is beautiful, enjoying the experience, or you somebody who doesn't react well, when danger is there. When we need to be ready to go, you might be a little slow on the uptake. That's all.
I react well. I was just taken aback.
You know what? I thought we were always taught if you see something, you should say something. And so I really felt like you were eager to tell someone, but didn't have any proof to back it up.
And then, and so, it was just for me. It was just for me. It was just for me.
Now,
that in my memory bank.
Now, I also have more inquiries.
Yes.
What was this sent specifically? Because you know how you can send an image, a boomerang, to a particular person.
No.
As a generic, in the air.
It was dick for the world, as far as I remember.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was clear I was going to see it, but I don't think it was specifically for me. I think I just got lucky.
Okay. That was community dick. Community dick for everybody.
Yeah. Pass around. It was a buffet. If you will. Okay.
Tapas, little plates for everyone to share.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
It was a bowl. It was a burrito bowl.
Wow.
So everyone could be able to.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, I be so lucky. I'm getting dressed.
It was a potluck.
Got you. It was a potluck.
And he brought dick to the potluck. Everybody gets to partake. You bring something.
Got you.
Mm-hmm. But imagine my surprise. I'm up. It's 5 a.m. My alarm's going off. I'm trying not to get out of my bed, so I'm on Instagram instead, searching through stories. And 5 a.m. is like, what? I didn't even have my contacts in.
Wow.
But it's so funny how the universe was like, you know what? I need you to get on Instagram right now.
Mm.
Yes, sir.
And you know what? I almost didn't go to work that morning, but I was glad I did because that was a story to start my day off right.
You did. I started your whole day with that.
Mm-hmm. And now look at us performing across stages.
Talking about penis.
Talking about dicks.
I know that my mother is so proud. I know that she's like, I'm so glad you went to Chicago to follow your dreams.
Mm. Yes.
Never would have made it.
I mean, this may not be the sketch that you invite, your parents to see. I definitely didn't tell my family about this episode of BAPS Live because I knew this sketch would be read,
I mean, I didn't tell my family either, but magically they're here, which I appreciate because I love them.
Hey, listen, I too gave my family an alert, a warning beforehand, and they decided they would like to come and see it. So that's on them.
Yeah, you're right. People,
Oh,
if
go
people
ahead.
follow you, they get what they get. They don't throw a fit.
I feel like Brandyberg's family has been at every show where we're about to say some questionable shit, and they sit on the front row.
Always. And I'm
Always.
hello.
Almost to like test me to see if I'm going to actually go through with it. And then I have to look straight in their eyes and say it. You know what I mean? So I always enjoy doing that sketch. It's such a fun sketch. And the fact that it's based off of a true story makes it just so much livelier, just with us just playing with each other, knowing like, guys, we didn't make this up. This is real. You know what I mean? Like, what great, that was some great material right there, okay? That was a gem.
I mean, shout out to him.
Shout out to him. And you know
Shout
what?
out to Community Dick.
Listen, thank God for low house lights. Sometimes, them spotlights be carrying.
Yep.
Okay, where you can see eyes galore, faces and eyes. I'd be like, God damn it, I know who that face is. But yeah, I enjoy doing that sketch for sure.
Yeah, it was a fame. It was one of our shows at Steppenwolf. I think it was like it was a producer one.
Yeah.
Ones always have that energy,
It was beautiful. Yeah, thank you for having that experience, Jillian. Thank you.
Yeah.
Seriously, thank you. And thank him. Thank him for being just, he just had, what was going through his head where he was just,
what? 1% he's watching this, we could chill. Chill out, okay? I think there's a 0.0000001%. But in the 0.001% that they are watching this, they now know it's about them.
If they didn't know how we were actually performing that. We performed that in a couple places, actually. So if he don't know, now he know.
No.
If you don't know, now you know. But that was his contribution to the art community. And speaking of contributions to the art community, let's talk about these beautiful Black and brown actors who did the damn thing.
Yes. Answer that question. I don't know who this is.
Wait a second. What?
Here's how can we enjoy Community Dick without stress or drama? We did ask for questions live.
We can enjoy it if everyone enjoying it is there without stress or drama. So as long as all of us are about no stress and no drama, we good. But if he or they are about stress and drama, then we can't enjoy it. And you just gotta, it's the game.
What I will say is the company I work for is a real estate company. And in California, when you're going into someone's home to see if you want to go buy it, you now have to sign a COVID-19 waiver. So maybe we should have a waiver before we come into the Community Dick area.
For both ends, for the people that are viewing the Community Dick, and for the person that is pulling out that Community Dick, there should be waivers. I agree. There should be waivers on both ends.
I don't think we went into this wanting to have a 20-minute conversation about dick, but this is where we are and this is what the community wants.
Listen, we only follow trends and what you guys tell us. So that's just what we did. But on that note, we definitely want to transition into what happened yesterday. We had the Emmy nominations come out, and good googly moogly. Yeah. It was so many beautiful black and brown faces all day. I just want to spotlight. And I also want to say, we don't need validation from the others. From what we do. I just feel like what we do is good enough. And the fact that our community, wait a second.
I'm ignoring Rachel. I'm ignoring.
What?
Don't even.
Wait a second. I'm trying to say my. You know what, Rachel?
Rachel.
Everybody got a job. Everybody got a job. I think that's the moral of the story.
Everybody.
Be talking bad about legends, okay?
See, what she not about to do is, she said, what Papa do y'all think Petey Papa work at nowadays? We're not about to talk about nobody's job. A job is a job is a job is a job, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But we about to talk about these jobs that we the nominations yesterday, the Emmy nominations. Which nominations I should say are you most excited about? Which show?
I'm all the way excited about Insecure. All the way excited about that. This was just one of the most beautiful seasons of that show, with one of the most beautiful episodes, with a group of people who have worked hard for a really, really long time, who've been showing up for Black people since day one, and I'm just excited about that.
What about you, Jillian?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely was excited for all the nominations Insecure had. I thought they maybe could have had a couple more, but I really was happy that they got a series nod. I was happy that Yvonne Orji got a supporting actress nod, and they got cinematography, because, I mean, when we talk about TV and film and lighting, Black people, cinematography, I mean, Insecure is just so
top notch.
I was really happy Watchmen got a lot of nominations. Huge Watchmen fan. I was happy Rami got nominations.
Same. I enjoyed Rami. Yeah. He won. He won last year, and everybody was like, "Who is this?" Outside of the comedy community, people don't know Rami Youssef. But I really enjoyed the second season. So he just did such a fabulous job, and I think overall Black and brown content in general just went hard as hell. I wish there were more awards that we could give out on. I know there's ABFF, right? Do they have a award ceremony?
They have like an honors. Their awards isn't usually televised like the NAACP or BET ones.
Okay. Yeah, we just need more. I know there were a few people that were upset. John Leguizamo. I don't know if you saw Jillian, but John Leguizamo and then Dasha Polanco tweeted out the fact that there was very few Latin.
Yeah, there was one, and that's Alexis Bledel, who most people don't even know is Latina.
Yeah, which is it's just sad that we have to fight for just to be seen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When there was such good content like Pose, MJ Rodriguez, you know what I mean, did such a great job and stuff like that. And the fact that the trans community, great. I'm happy for Billy Porter, but damn.
Yeah.
These what about everybody?
They don't give any of the writers, they don't give any of the creators, they don't give the series, and they don't give the women that are the front.
It seems like there's a limit. It's like, okay, we let one of y'all in, that's enough, you'll be okay.
And and I mean, don't get me wrong, Billy Porter is phenomenal. Billy Porter be acting, he deserves all his awards, which
of course.
But I think it's I think that can be deservingly so, but also feeling are you ignoring the actual women this story is about? And why?
Yeah.
And even I saw people talking about even just publicity. They were they never booked the women to do shows and things like that. And they're why do you think that is? Why don't we even do press for this show?
I'm excited. I'm saddened, but I'm also excited for what we can do. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like we shouldn't be bogged down by not getting nominations, but I also understand we need this in order to further representation in the Hollywood industry. Like I understand why, but also like I also don't want to be like constrained to be like, oh, we they didn't see us. You know what I mean?
We can always create, like we've been creating for ourselves and for each other, like from jump. You know, like we've always been creating. But I think and I agree with you, we don't need the nominations to create anything beautiful, to support each other. We don't need that. But what it does is it says, hey, while you were sleeping, we've been out here kicking ass from day one. You know, and it just gives you that bigger audience. You know what I mean? And it's not that we have to be accepted by the folks who are giving out these awards, or at the end of the day, like how much lobbying goes on to get someone nominated, you know what I mean? But it's not that we have to do all that, but it does bring with it a sense of, hey, guess what? We've been here too. You weren't paying attention, but now you cannot help but see us. You are no longer allowed to ignore the work that we are putting out there. And I think that's what being nominated and being on that stage adds to it.
Yeah. I definitely agree. I'm excited for Zendaya. She got her first nom.
Yeah, Black Lady Sketch Show got some noms. Although I was surprised in the sketch comedy category, there was only 3 shows, and I was like, so y'all aren't going to nominate Astronomy Club? You're not going to nominate Sherman Showcase? Like, okay.
Oh my God. Okay. I was so upset, but also I'm like, why are there is it just like 5 or 6 nominations in each category? Like there's only
I feel like it varies though, because I feel like it varies. I feel like a lot of times it's 6, but like also they can do less. So right, like I saw Deezus and Miro talking about the fact that like in the late night category there's always 6, right? And there's 5, but they're not nominated. And it's like, okay, but we could occupy the 6th slot, but y'all don't want to vote for us. So like
that confuses me. I don't understand that logic at all. Like Astronomy Club was on point. Yeah. And Sherman Showcase was hilarious. Yeah. So I like we still have to fight to get that seat in the table, because clearly there are not enough of Black and brown faces in the what is it? The nomination, the judges. What are they called?
Like, I mean, someone explained to me too that I guess you can only vote within your category. So actors can only vote for actors and writers for writers, etc. But I also like this weird politicking game starts to happening where like the people, like they nominate people because of their name and not like all of the roles. Like for example, for best supporting or best like guest role in a comedy, Angela Bassett got nominated for her role in Black Lady Sketch Show. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I think she was great in the sketch, but to me, someone like Natasha Rothwell, who plays Kelly on Insecure, should have been nominated for best like guest actress in a comedy show, because she's a guest actress in a comedy show. Like, when she has episodes. But it's like you said, Angela Bassett, and don't get me wrong, I love Angela Bassett. Please give her things. But I just think when you see a nomination where you're like, so you're nominating Eddie Murphy for hosting SNL, but actual actors who are in regular comedies
aren't getting nominated
for a cameo versus an actual.
And that's when we're talking about like when we're missing. Then it's like when you see the Latinx, it's like, but you're not nominating Rita Moreno for One Day at a Time, and you're not nominating,
First of all, Rachel, we don't need any more murders or fights to break out in the Source Award. Okay. Listen, magazines, physical magazines are dead. But yes, we do need something to bring back. We do need something that is just us for sure.
I mean, I think that's what the NAACP
absolutely
are, but even them, like, even they snub Pose.
Yeah.
So it's like, we need an award show that's actually for us. And, we can't even like, the ones that are quote unquote multicultural are transphobic clearly. So, but I do think it's hard. I mean, awards translate to money. It's like, if I win an Oscar, I can charge this much money. But if you don't think
that's why they lobby for them. That's why they lobby to be nominated. They lobby to win because it translates into money.
Yeah. But also Reese Witherspoon was snubbed.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I don't even like white women like that, but Reese Witherspoon and Little Fires Everywhere.
Listen. Wait, what did she say?
Yes, Nevada. Yes, I saw that episode and it blew my mind. Did y'all see that episode of Adam Ruins Everything?
No.
He has a whole episode talking about these awards shows and how much lobbying goes in and how much money exchanges, and it truly is. Nevada's like, you are exactly right. Watch the episode. It's on Netflix, and you see all the behind the scenes stuff that happens with these award shows.
But like, okay, well, so give me some input. Like, you are the person that did a project, and you were in this project. You were the actor, so you go to other actors that were in projects and.
I feel like it's mostly like producers, people who have maybe put money into the show. Like a lot of times it's producers, those type of people who are out lobbying amongst other producers,
Gotcha.
people with ears and hobnobbing and all
Gotcha.
that stuff. Shoulder rubbing, ashy shoulder rubbing, all that good stuff.
So it's back in high school. Like if you're popular, if you know the right people, then oh my God.
Yeah.
And not every single one, but the level at which it happens is crazy. At some point, you get the shows where you just cannot ignore them anymore. But the amount of that activity that goes on behind the scenes is a lot.
Yeah, and that was the whole thing that Monique was saying, that they were trying to make her for Precious do all this lobbying and stuff, and she was like, "Y'all aren't paying me to do all this press and this lobbying," and I think she had a lot of other issues. But and I don't have an issue with her. I want to be clear that I support Monique and her trying to get more money for these Netflix bags.
Listen, I never had an issue with what she was trying to do in the first place, because I think a lot of people outside of Black women, they go out and they be like, well, y'all offered this to them. I want this. Like, I know my value. Like,
and it's crazy because I think that people clowned her, but if she was having this conversation today, everyone that was clowning her would be like, yeah, pay her what did it all, you companies, because it's like, but it was like a year or two ago, she was saying that she should be paid for her art.
Well, it just came out that she got a one-up on Netflix, and they're actually going through with the whole lawsuit. So, because the judge felt that she has merit to her discrepancy to why she's suing. So, I mean, you don't know until you ask.
Mm-hmm. You like, so they will destroy you with Kayla Coel, correct? And so the reason she walked away from Netflix and that deal was because they were trying to take everything from her. Everything, and she walked away, and now she's got what she created, what it was supposed to be on HBO. So Netflix needs to take like an inner look in general.
Sometimes you forget, because when you're down and out and trying to struggle and go through that grind, sometimes you forget, like, damn, I'm dope as shit. Like, why wouldn't I ask for more? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't I ask more for myself? Sometimes you forget while you're in the trenches, like, damn, you are dope as shit. Like, yes, of course, you should be getting more.
It's also something that I like. So my experience, you just don't know what you're supposed to ask for. And if you've never asked for money and you've never been in that position, you don't know. So you think about the first time that BAPS Comedy went to, went to Cincinnati. Is that where we went? To Columbus, went to Columbus. The first time we went to Columbus, and we were like, how much? Yeah, somewhere in Ohio.
Yeah.
So we were like, how much do we charge? And I'll be very honest, I was this person who, like, I have always been scared of money. I don't know what to ask for. Am I supposed to ask for this? And Brandyburg was like, no, we're going to ask for what we're worth. And I was like, this much? Nope, that's not enough. And we said the number that we were going to ask for. I was legit like, holy shit, we about to ask for that much money? And
I remember that. Yeah. I remember that, because for the longest, I always feel like we shouldn't. It's like a cloak. Like, why are we not talking about this? Like, why are we so afraid to ask for what we deem we're worth? You know what I mean? Why not? The worst thing they can do is say no and adjust the price. Like, why not? They're not gonna. They want us, so why wouldn't we just give them our price?
Part of that is spreading knowledge, though. So I'm lucky enough to be in a group with you ladies, and I have someone who says, "Oh no, trust me, we should ask for this much. We're worth more probably, but we're worth asking for this." And then you think about like when these NFL players come straight out of college and then go into the NFL, you have to have someone who knows what they're doing, teach them about money. Right? Yeah. You teach them, this is what you do. This is how you invest, because your body is what you're getting paid for, and it's not going to last forever. Your career is so short in the grand scheme of things. You know, people retire at 62. You're retiring at 28, 30 if you're lucky. You know, if you're lucky. So they have to teach them, and I think we have to. We've been through that. Other groups have been through that, especially women of color. We have to continue to teach and say, this is what you are worth. You ask for this. Here is my personal experience of asking for what I'm worth, and not just keep that knowledge to ourselves and make sure that we're doing shows like this and having conversations like this and saying, hey, make sure you ask for it. We did not have to negotiate. We asked for that money once and we got it.
Hell yeah. I mean, I think we should just implore women in all shapes and sizes, colors, like to just make sure to, if you have this number or whatever you want, go after it. Like, the worst thing they can do is say no, and you can adjust and negotiate. Like, negotiation is just it's a taboo for, you know what I mean? For when it comes to salary, you know what I mean? So
we should all just get money.
Hey, get that bag.
Let's get money. So we know community dick.
Yes.
We know that Black is King is coming. Mm-hmm. We know that we should get that money. And we know how to make Latinx and Kentucky mules.
Ooh. Yes. I feel like Kentucky, we should rebrand Kentucky Mules.
What do we want to rebrand it? This will be our closer. What are we rebranding Kentucky Mules as?
Like, I feel like it should be a little more melanated, because I feel like normally us Blacks, if that's okay for me to say, we like the brown. So I'm thinking a little brown mule. I don't know. Like,
we're gonna call it a brown mule. That's what we're gonna call it.
I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas. That's all.
I like melanated mule. Moscow mule, melanated mule. I like it.
I like it too.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have another suggestion, Jillian?
No. There is a bug on my wall. There is a bug on my wall that I am watching that I need to kill. And I'm like, just watching it. Like, I'm like, yeah, we doing this live, but this fucking bug. I literally have
Wait, Nevada says Southside.
I'll be back.
Jillian, we're off camera to go take care of this bug.
Wait, Rachel said, call it a Spike Lee joint, 40 Acres and a Mule. Okay.
I like 40 Acres and a Mule.
40 Acres and a Mule.
I like 40 Acres and a Mule.
Gentlemen.
Get this bug off my wall.
She is really trying to kill.
I know that this was unprofessional and I shouldn't have did this, but the bug was coming onto my bed. It was on the bed wall and it was like gonna get into my bed. And
oh no!
And shit got real. Shit got real.
Listen.
And I was trying. I was like, if this bug comes on my pillow.
Listen, I saw your eyes. I was like, something is going on.
And with that, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode 2.
If you want to donate to us again, feel free. We're on Cash App as BAPS Comedy. Our Venmo is Jillian-Ebanks, my name, and our quick pay Zelle is my email, jileva@gmail.com. Yep, on the bottom.
Thank you so much for tuning in. I just want to end this off by Rachel is doing the most. This will be the last question. I love Rachel. Last question. Y'all think the rest of the Saint Lunatics run a trap house together?
No, I think Nelly's included. They run it together. It's not even the rest.
Right. First of all, the way his internet is set up, he definitely is running a trap house with the rest of the Lunatics.
Mhm.
But yes, thank you so much for tuning in to our crazy asses. I can't wait till next episode. We're gonna talk about Black is King and so much more. So please tune in and keep watching us. Like us, subscribe. Like Jillian said, please donate if you got a little coin or change. We trying to get this bag. We trying to get these coins. Yes.
It was a lovely time.
Always a pleasure.
Always. Thank you all so much.
Thank you guys. Bye.
My hair texture is all over the place.